Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a how I wear my makeup on vacation video. So I'm basically going to just open my bag and use all the makeup I have in it and show you what I did. Basically did twice. I really don't think I wore much makeup on vacation. And this is my friend and he's going to be here for the whole video. So I want to start off by showing the makeup bag that I brought, and this is by Case Up Miami. They actually sent this to me, so thank you very much, Kristen. So it's very durable. It's like pretty hardcore, which is why I liked it and I brought it. And then it has a really nice big zipper here. And you open it up and it opens up into basically, there's one compartment here which I put all my complexion stuff in. And then this opens up to a little area where you can put your brushes in there. And then behind that is another area where you can store stuff. I have all my creams and products in there just in case anything gets messy. It's like hidden behind the brushes. And then this is where I keep all my eye stuff. But this is so great because you can actually hang it on the back of your door wherever you're staying. So it's like super, super great. I really like it. So, and nothing broke, like it's totally very durable. But my favorite part about it is the actual casing is so hard that when I feel like when I put it in my suitcase, it's not going to let anything break, which is great because oh my god, there's nothing worse than having anything break on your vacation. Anyway, that's not sponsored, they just sent that to me and I genuinely enjoyed it, so I thought I'd mention that. Yeah, and I'll link the link down below where to start. So first things first, I use a lot of lip balm. A lot of lip balm. The sun really killed my lips this time around, so I'm just using a little Burt's Bees. And then there's my little oil. I'm going to use my Argan Oil by Josie Maran because I love this underneath makeup. So I'm literally doing a very, very minimal amount, but I do have two huge friends on my face, so I want them to be covered before I go out. Basically, I didn't wear too much makeup. I think I wore makeup twice. The rest of the days I was at the beach wearing nothing but SPF and tanning because I love tanning and I'm not ashamed of it. I wear SPF, I wear a hat, but you know what? I like tanning. So I did use this on vacation, the L'Oreal Glotion. I didn't use it like every day. I just used it underneath all my makeup and I mixed it with the Drunk Elephant debronzing drops. Then I used the Water Blend foundation by Makeup Forever. This is my thinnest go-to foundation for when I am on vacation or in the sand or in the sun. I really, really like this. I literally just put 2 pumps and I put it all over my face and it's pretty much like thinner than a tinted moisturizer. I put it on with my hands all over. It gives me a base, but it doesn't cover my skin up, which is really why I like it. And then I take my Eco Tools sponge and just take off all the excess. So it really doesn't look like I'm wearing a single layer of makeup, which is kind of where I'm going for, especially because my skin is cooperating, except this guy and this guy. Then just for a little extra coverage, I started using this. I haven't used this in a video yet, so I kept the wrapper, but I have started using this. It's like so dark. I bought it as a bronzer, but it's actually my skin color right now. But it's, you know, I'm going to use it as a bronzer when it's not my skin color. This is by Wet n Wild. It's the Mega Cushion foundation. This one's the darkest one they had, so shame on you, Wet n Wild. You got to get some darker colors there, buddy. I just used this with a brush and I just apply it over my skin very thinly because it is a bit dark, so I do have to apply it in one layer all over, but it's really thin, which is why I really like it. And then I put it kind of underneath my eyes so I don't have to use so much concealer. And then same thing goes on the other side. I just basically buffing this all over to get that one color, and I'm buffing it on top of my eyelids because I'm not going to put anything on my eyes. And I'm using a Morphe M536 brush for this. So I know I look a little crazy, but we're gonna make it better, don't worry. And so I'm gonna use a little bit of bronzer before I use concealer, but for that I'm gonna use my almond stick, my Bobbi Brown foundation stick in Warm Almond, and I'm going to just use that in areas where I want to bronze very lightly. I really didn't go anywhere where I had to dress up. I went to one nice dinner, which is when I did this makeup. And then the rest of the time we were pretty much going to Trader Joe's and buying shishito peppers and nice marinated meats and cooking those on the barbecue. This is by It Cosmetics, okay? The reason why I use this is because when I'm sweaty and hot, it doesn't move. I literally take my finger and I'm just going to create actually quite a large area where I put this over. And I'm just gonna put it on with my fingers. I'm gonna put it all the way down my face. Now, I'm only doing this because I want to add structure to my face, not because I want to cover everywhere, but because I find when I have such a dark tan and I use such a dark, sorry, the dog just moved it, and I use such a dark foundation, as you can see, it's very flat, so you want to kind of make it more sculpted and have the areas where you're dark and the areas where you want to be dark, and then the areas when the highlighted areas to be a little bit lighter and a little bit more prominent than normal. And then I'm going to put my tan back on. So for that, I'm going to use the NARS liquid blush in Dolce Vita. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this. A little bit of this goes a very long way. And I'm going to take a Duo Fiber brush by Morphe. This is M427 brush. I'm obsessed with this brush for cream anything. I love it so much. And what you want to do is pat this color down and then take it off with the sponge. So you have that appearance, the appearance that you have a lot of color, like a sunburn almost. That's what I go for. I go for the sunburn look. I do though. And it's not detectable. So when you put on the makeup and then it takes away that flush of red, you want to put it back on, you know, because you're a beach goddess right now. Okay, then I'm going to set that. So I'm going to use my Hourglass palette. I use this because it is the least detectable powders that I own. So I'm going to take a e.l.f. blush brush and I'm just going to set my under eyes. I'm not going to set anywhere else. Just my under eyes and my eyelids, because those will crease if I don't set those. So for eyebrows, what I did was I actually just combed them through. I didn't use anything. I don't feel like I need to, so I'm going to use the Essence Make Me Brow. And what I do is I'm gonna zoom in for this. This is my little trick. So I feel like when I'm on vacation, I do not need to put my eyebrows in. But what I do is I swipe the brush across as to where I would actually put the line of my eyebrows, and then I brush up, because the product does go down there, but it doesn't look like one big line. And then I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm sorry if this is so distracting, but I can't do anything about it right now. I just can't do anything about it. It's just there. It's just there, and I want to kill it, but I can't kill it yet. It's almost ready to be killed though. This one was killed last night. Anyways, so that's kind of dry, and now I'm gonna do it again. So I just find 2 layers gives the look that I like, really. There's no other way to put it other than 2 layers is what I like. So for highlight, I don't really need highlight. If you can see, I've got a lot going on, but if you want to put a little extra va-va-voom, I bought this while I was on vacation. This is the Mega Glow by Wet n Wild Hello Halo in Goddess Glow. So it has the appropriate title. It's really good though. It's kind of insanely hard to work with. So what I do is I dot it just in small sections, and then I pat it out in small sections, and then 1 dot there is enough. It's really quite potent. And because I have a pimple there, I don't want to cause too much attention. But I find as soon as it dries, it'll only move with my finger. It won't move with the sponge. You could also just totally use your fingers with this. It's up to you. But yeah, I really like this stuff. I think it's a very nice color for my skin tone. but it's quite strong. Sorry if you can hear a dog chewing. There's a dog underneath me destroying a tennis ball. So I'm gonna apply mascara. Where are you? I am going to cheat a little bit. So I normally use the Monsieur Big in waterproof, which is I find way better than the one that's not waterproof. But so I'm about to go shower. I'm not gonna use a waterproof one. I'm gonna use the regular one. It's the same. The waterproof one's just a little bit different. Anyways, I'm gonna apply mascara. I'm not putting anything else on my lids or under eyes because I just don't do that. Okay, mascara's on. Now my little trick is I'm gonna take a small brush. I'm gonna take the bronzer I have on hand, whatever one works, and I'm actually going to fill in my eye bags with that. It's not really my eye bags like there. It's really just where my eye creases. Like that. I just like the way that my eyes look when I have the shape, that shape going on. Okay, so now for lips, this is the last thing I'm gonna do. I'm just going to take a tiny bit of a liner. I'm gonna take all of the foundation I have off. I don't need that. I'm going to take a little bit of this Dose of Colors. What is this? Undressed. This is just, I have a liner hanging around. Any liner works, is fine. Any liner that is close to your lip tone. And I'm just going to overdraw my lips the way I like them. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to take this Honest Lip Balm, Beauty Balm. I also got this on vacation. And I'm just going to use that as my lip balm. And that is it. There is no color to this. Okay, so this is it. This is all I did when I was on vacation. I really don't like to wear makeup on vacation. I find like the more my skin can breathe, the better. It's a vacation for my skin as well as me. Because I wear so much makeup all the time. Having my skin breathe for 6 days was like amazing. Anyways, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day or night wherever you are in the world. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.